What's up? What's up? Back with another little video, man. I was on Facebook, just scrolling around. I do so when I'm do that kind of sometime when I'm bored, like everybody else. And came across a post where it was a picture of a Ferrari on a trailer, and then the caption said there was writing on it. Maybe I'll edit it in. I'll post it when I'm done with this video. I usually don't edit too much, but maybe I'll flash it on the screen or something. I'll figure out how to do it. They were talking about the caption said I got a 50-cent raise this year, and the which isn't keeping up with inflation, but the boss, the owner of the company, just pulls in this Ferrari on a trailer. And a lot of people in the comments were, talking shit about business owners getting money, having toys or whatnot. I responded. Maybe I'll post my response. I responded with something like, the owner, he had to come up with the idea. He had to take the risk to start the idea. Probably started the whole business on his own, doing every position, blah blah blah, and worked himself into, the business working out and making him money, and getting him a Ferrari. You know what I'm saying? People were pretty mad about that shit. And I think people make business people or rich people or whatever to be these crazy mythical unicorn people, Mr. Burns or whatever. I think they kind of fashioned him after Rothschild or whatever. But anyway, they try to make it seem like, if you're rich, you're an evil person, blah blah blah. Man, it ain't shit like that, man. I'm not rich. You know what I'm saying? I'm just hustling like everybody else. I have a team of employees that I pay, and I feel like I pay a fair wage for the job that they're doing. If not, they wouldn't stay. You know what I mean? Most people, they're gonna gravitate towards, a better situation, better money, better atmosphere or whatever. So, as a business owner, we try to provide a good atmosphere, as good a pay as we can afford. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's crazy that people, they call me bootlicker. I don't even understand what the fuck that means. Bootlicker. I'm a bootlicker because I started a business and I own a business and I pay people, and people like to come and eat at my restaurant, and we make a little bit of money. I'm not rich. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I drive a 2013 Escalade. I want a new one. I could afford to get a new one, but I don't like to live like at the threshold of my income, like right at it. I don't like that. I like to have leeway. I like to put my bills on auto pay and shit like that, and so I don't have to think about it. And if I go out with my girl, if I go out with my wife, I don't want to have to think about when the bill comes, or when we're ordering. I don't want to think about, let me order something cheap or whatever. But at the end of the day, man, it's all about skills. It's all about value, what you can bring. What kind of value do you bring? if you are like most people and you work somewhere for someone, for a company, you got to find a way to increase your value, man. All that complaining and shit on Facebook and calling people bootlicker, that shit ain't gonna get you no more money. It ain't gonna get you no more money. So you can keep complaining all you fucking want. It ain't gonna get you no more money. So, you know what I'm saying? It's better, and I know most people, they're not gonna listen to me or the other hundreds of thousands or maybe millions of people that say the same shit that I be saying. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna talk shit about my grammar or my spelling, which when I'm typing on Facebook, man, I don't give a shit about that. I just type. I don't even put punctuations or none of that. I just type long ass run-on sentence. Who cares? You on here complaining because you broke. I've been broke. I used to work, when I first started in working, my first job, I worked at a hotel washing dishes. I was about 14 years old. I remember I was making like $4.25 an hour. $4.25. You know what I'm saying? I used to stack my little money up. I used to get my little paychecks. My little paychecks used to be like $230 every 2 weeks or something low. Because you could only work so many hours and stuff when you're that young. So, I'll maybe buy me like an outfit so I could go out. I buy me like a new, shirt, pants. Every month I might get a shoe. So I could go to school, because I like to dress when I was younger. I like to have nicer clothes, because when I was real young, I didn't really have that nicer clothes. I had decent stuff, but I like polo, like Ralph Lauren polo, not off-brand polo. So I would save up, I'd take a check and I save, $100 out of the check, and I'll go shop with the rest and stuff like that. But I ain't make no money. When I got 18, man, I had to get my own place. I remember I used to get my own place. I used to have to save about almost 60% of each paycheck just to pay the damn rent. And then I had to pay the utilities. Again, that was another $60, $75 or whatever to pay the utilities. So, you know what I'm saying? People want to complain, and then when you bust your ass, to become a better version of yourself and get your money up, people just want to complain and say that you're like a bad person, or you're ripping people off or holding people down. Man, you can quit your job any fucking time you want to. So quit your job if you want to quit. But see, me, I used to work 2 jobs. That's how I got to the position I'm at now. I used to work 2 jobs and hustle in the streets. And that's how I finally got some money to where I could get me a business. You know what I'm saying? How you got to get yourself up, man. You got to stop crying like a bitch and go get you some money and save it, and stop trying to look like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to get a Rolex because everybody got a Rolex. You want to get a car because everybody got a fucking car. You know what I'm saying? A certain car or whatever. You trying to copy. You know what I'm saying? You might like Beamers, but you want to go get that Benz because everybody else, you know what I'm saying, talk about Benz. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm gonna go get what I want. I'm not gonna go for what everybody else want. Like, I'm saving up right now to get me a Cadillac Lowriders. You know what I'm saying? I might buy me a raggedy ass Cadillac and have it built. But I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. But I'm saving up the money so I can figure out what I'm gonna do. But you know what I'm saying? People love to complain, call you bootlicker, call you oh, you're just like the rest of them. They say shit like that. Oh, you just like the rest of them. You just want to hold down the working man. When I've created a whole concept that I provide, what I got? 1, 2, 3. I got about 10 employees right now. You know what I'm saying? We saving up right now to get another location. So when I get the next location, we might have another 10 or 12 people working for us. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't understand where this mentality of when someone goes through the trouble of saving all their money up to put into an idea, signing leases, setting up. Do you know? You probably don't even know, like, the utility company, when you start a certain kind of businesses, they make you put a hella big deposit down, and they have a formula for figuring out how much the deposit is. So for my restaurant location I have now, I had to get them $3,000 just to turn the fucking utilities on. You see what I'm saying? But then people, the same people who can't even barely even live paycheck to paycheck because they're trying to keep up with everybody and shit like that, they can't even save their money to go chase their dream. You know what I'm saying? That's why I love that quote. Follow your dreams, save up, do whatever you gotta do to follow your dream, or somebody will pay you to forget about them. Remember that shit. Peace.